Hello everyone, this is Rachelle and happy Thursday to you. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. I have, and I'm here to share with you a few tips on parenting. Before we get into it, I wanted to say a few things. I know I did it again, but guys, I don't know. I know I'm just totally wrong with this. Sometimes I really don't feel like ironing. I mean, I did all of this, right? I try to fix my hair. Let me show you my hair. Let me just take the focus off the shirt and the wrinkles. Look, I kind of did a little twist in the back, and it pretty nice and elegant kind of looking. Then I kind of did a little twisty poo up here and stuck it inside the braid, a couple of bobby pins here and there. Hair's still going well for those of you who are interested in that, but I guess you clicked on this video because it's a parenting advice video, so let me focus on that. But anyway, excuse the wrinkles, all right? But I want to give you some information. We're talking a lot about beauty and stuff lately and things. Okay, what about the things that really matter, okay? Raising these babies. I'm going to do my best to try to share some of my experiences and things I've learned with raising children. I have 3 girls. One is 21, one will be 16 next month, 1 month after next, and one is 14. I remember my kids' ages, all girls. That's enough right there, and it's girls, okay? So I feel like I can help you, all right? So maybe you already knew this stuff, and that's great. Keep going, boo. But some of you probably may not. And so I'm going to share with you what I think is helpful and can help you out when you are raising kids. So here we go. I had my daughter when my first child when I was 19 years old. Okay, so yeah, I had to figure all this out for myself. Okay, so I felt like I was ready because I knew I was capable. I thought I could do everything that I needed to do. I felt like I understood everything. And I kind of did, but there's like some major things that I missed. Not missed, but I didn't understand. Like when I was younger, I figured, okay, all right, I gotta get a job. I gotta make sure I got enough for daycare, enough for my car note, enough for this. Make sure they have clothes. Make sure they go to a decent school. I live in a nice, safe neighborhood. Make sure they're reading. Make sure they're smart. Make sure, you know, they're kept clean. These basic things, right? And it seems like a lot of stuff too, right? Especially for the young bucks. Probably seem like a lot of stuff, right? That ain't even half of it. That ain't even half of it. Okay, that's just the basics. And you go through, you know, went through a couple years thinking, okay, I'm doing this, everything's gonna work out. No, there's so much more. It's so much more intricate. Like I said, it comes with that level of understanding and really paying attention to them, not as a child, but as a person, as a human. Watch your kids. You'll be surprised at how you can see their personality super early. Like, you really can. Like, a lot of times we get caught up in how cute they are and how fat they are, how soft their skin is, and that they smile, they're taking a step, or they potty training, or whatever's going on, right? Okay, that's great, and sure, reward and, you know, all the stuff that you do when they do something great. Okay, yeah, reward them for the efforts and all that, great. But there is so much in between that you have to pay attention to make sure that you are understanding everything about that kid. It is super huge, and for me, I did that. When the kids were like younger, like you just think it's just a baby. It's just a 2-year-old. It's just a toddler. It's just this. It's just that. They're not thinking about this. They're not conjuring up schemes. And I mean, not saying it's all going to be bad. I'm just saying they are. They know you and they are playing you half the time. Okay, so really, I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is you are able to see their personalities a lot earlier than you may be thinking. Watch them when they want something. Watch how they act. When they get something, watch, like really pay attention to everything that goes on. It sounds like, duh, of course you watch that, but are you watching it, you know, without the googly eyes? That way you can really see, you'll be able to tell when your kid's lying, you'll be able to tell when they're faking, you'll be able to tell when they really are happy, things that, just trust me on that. So for the new mothers out there, just, you know, I know they're pretty and cute and fluffy. Watch them, just watch them, just look at them like a movie. And you really will be able to connect with them a lot better too doing that. Listening to them more. A lot of the time when they're like 5, 6, 7, 8 and they're just doing cute little kid stuff, just like I said, same thing. You just think, ha, he, that's cute and that's sweet. You'd be surprised at what they really can articulate to you when something is wrong with them, or something is going on with a friend, or something they've witnessed, or something they see on TV. Like, take time. Like, not just how was your day, how was class, you know, get intricate. Ask a few more questions, and if you're not, you know, to the point where they don't want to talk to you, just getting on their nerves, but really talk to them and listen. Like, a lot of times we'll ask these questions and we don't listen to what they're really saying. We just think they're going to say, oh, I'll color the pencil. I colored a picture, I did this, I did that, and you know, some little simple stuff. A lot of the time, just stop and really listen to how their day went, and you'll be able to follow and ask questions. You need to understand that you can't protect them from everything. That was one of my problems. I tried to just like, you will drive yourself crazy. You gotta let them live a little bit. And you know, I don't know, that was really hard for me. It still is. Like, I still baby them, and it's not baby them, but you know, like, you have to prepare them for the world. You can't shield them. They're going to get out there when they get a little bit older and not know what the hell to do. Okay, so when you see opportunities for growth, opportunities for learning, take it. Let them, opportunities for independence, and you feel like they're ready, give it to them. Or if you just don't know, give it a go. Supervised, of course, but give it a go. Let them go up to the counter and pay for something. Let them, I don't know, go pick out fruit and bring it back to the car. I don't know, you know, bring it back, like waste, you know, give them just more challenging things to do as kids. And as, you know, teenagers too, you're gonna have to at some point just give it a go and see what happened. Let them go somewhere and just see what happened, you know, as supervised as you possibly can. But really, they're gonna, my screen just turned off. They're gonna learn one way or another what to do or what not to do. Okay, and sometimes some kids just gotta mess up in order to learn. For help, guys, we have the internet. Don't feel like, you know, like this video, here you go, I'm putting something out here I think is good, I think it helps somebody. It's okay, look, see what you can find. The first thing you always want to do, in my opinion though, is go with your instinct. But if you find that your parenting skills just aren't up to par, pick up a couple of books, see what's available in your area, some classes, some parenting classes. Talk to somebody that's older. You know, there's help out there. Don't feel like you alone, because some people just really aren't equipped. And it's not like that, you just aren't equipped enough. Do you know what I'm saying? So you just need a lift. You more, a little bit more exposure to different things, different tools that can help you be a better parent. Okay, so don't, if you crapping all over the place, it seems like you failing, doesn't mean you're not going to be a good mom or good dad. Just try harder. Keep trying to figure it out. And it's okay to talk to them. Like I said, don't feel like you have to have this big wall up where you can't say, hey, what's wrong? And just, you know, in a perfect world, what would I be to you? You know, and just, of course, you're not going to be everything they say, but just listen. And then figure out, hey, do I have some issues that I need to correct? Because we all do. Yeah, we all do, okay? So we all do. Okay, there's no perfect parent, but if there's something that you feel like can be corrected, give it a go. Okay, go ahead and try, do your best. And you probably still won't fix it all the way, but your kids will see that you are trying for their benefit, and that's helpful. Okay, so if you grow up and you can't stand the way your mother did this, or can't stand the way your father did this, and you would never do your kids like that, blah 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 blah, you really have to dissect that a little bit and figure out why they did the things they did. Okay, you have to figure out why did they, well, what did that do when they did that? Well, was it better or worse? Always choose, in my opinion, always choose the things that are going to make them better, okay, not the things that are going to make them happy. Okay, you want them to be, in my opinion, okay, because if they're gonna be happy, you're just gonna be giving them candy all day. You want them better, you're gonna give them some fruit, right, and show them how to live a better life, a more healthy life. Kind of the same thing, not just that though, but things in general. There will be some hard decisions to be made while being a parent. Super hard stuff, gonna break your heart. So I've talked, you know, a couple parents where they don't go through these things, but I know a lot do, and it can be really rough. It can be really heartbreaking at times. Like, you know, and you got to be strong. You have to move forward, have the goal in mind of what you need to do for this kid, and just, it's gonna hurt sometimes, but you have to do it. Like I said, choose to make them better, not happy all the time. They'll be happier after they're better. Basically, you know, like I said, it's listen to them, pay attention to them. Don't just admire them all the time. Like, really, don't be afraid that if you're doing something, trying to discipline them or redirect the behavior, and it's not working, you keep on doing, well, I've been doing this, and stop doing that. Do something else, because that's not working. It's okay to do it, and it's okay to have different consequences for each kid. They're different. They're totally different people. It's okay if you don't quite get along with them all the time. That's all right. You got a job to do. Do it. You just keep doing it. Do it anyway, and gosh, remain consistent. just remain consistent. Whatever you decide to do, that consequence, just keep it consistent. You cannot, I know sometimes you don't want to be there. Oh my gosh, I gotta sit here and make sure they do this, make sure to do this. I got stuff to do. That stuff gotta wait. Be consistent. They are waiting for you to slip up. Be consistent. Like, really, that's a huge thing. That's a huge thing. And like I said, they're not perfect. You ain't either. And sometimes you might need to check yourself if things aren't going quite right. Maybe it's something you're doing too. And it's okay. I know that's hard to swallow, but that's something I've learned. I thought I was perfect until I looked and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, another thing too, I know it's 21 minutes. Another thing too, a big, huge thing. This last thing, then I have to go. Regarding respect. A lot of times we think that because we're parents, you shut up and do what I say. Right? And I get it, because you paying the bills and you got the lights on and blah, 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 blah. I get it. I don't know that because I was like that. I don't know that that's right all the time. Just telling you what I think. I don't know that that's right all the time, guys. Sometimes it's okay to tell them why. Like in my household and like in my, when I grew up, I wished I would ask my mother or father why. All this would be read, all of it. I couldn't even imagine asking why. And it's like, this is a different time, guys. It really is. You can't just have these rules and stuff and don't tell them why and don't, they ask you something and you say no, and they can ask why. It's okay. It's okay. The tone got to be right. As long as that tone right, it's okay, because then you can explain it and then you can have a dialogue. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but they're humans and you don't want them thinking that their voice means nothing. Okay, that's going to hurt their esteem because they're going to always feel inferior. There are ways to show, I guess, the hierarchy in the house. I'm the parent, you the child, yeah, without belittling them. And making them feel like, you just shut up and do what I say. You like my, not my little slave and other, but you know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of households are that way. And I feel like I changed that. And I feel like my household runs a lot smoother. Because it's like, did you enjoy it? No. Did that help you? No. Well, then why am I doing it? Because you really want to know, well, why not? Because you don't understand. I have so much to say. I hope this is going well. Comment, let me know. Hope you're still there. Like, let me know if you're still there in 24 minutes. I hope so. Anyway, I think this is going to be the last thing. No, it's just so much. Okay, I'm just going to put all this in the video. If you watch it, and if you can't bookmark it, and come back one day and look at it, okay? I think it's going to be helpful. I think you have to stay involved in their life and in their schoolwork. Do not leave it up to the school system. If I had a choice, if I were as wise as I feel like I am now, I would have never put them in school. Ever. Ever. Never. I'd have taught them. I'd have done homeschool the whole time. I told you guys I did that 2 years, was it 2 years ago? 2 years ago, I homeschooled them. I can't even tell you how rewarding that was, how much they learned. I saw so much growth. It was incredible. They were like your normal kids. It's like when you put them, like before they go to school, like public school, your kid in there a certain way. When they go to school, don't they come back weird? Don't they come back different? If you are able, you have the capacity to homeschool, I really suggest you do that. I really do. But if not, okay, that's fine. I understand. People gotta work or have to go out to work. Stay involved. Go to the PTAs, go to the parent meetings, go to the conferences, support, go there, talk to the teachers. They're much less likely to mistreat your kid. And I'm not saying all teachers are bad, that's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying all of them ain't good either. Sometimes it's just somebody trying to get paid, okay? And your children's self-esteem is in their hand. I'm just being honest with you, okay? I'm not saying all teachers are like, there are some awesome teachers. I've had awesome teachers. Some teachers I've noticed, like they're still kids. Like they hold grudges against kids and stuff like that. Like that hasn't particularly happened with my kids, but I've seen it. Like I'll be volunteering for something and I'll notice something. I'm like, oh, what's wrong with her? You know what I mean? They're not perfect, and I know it's not a perfect world and you can't protect them from everything, but they're not young like that. No, you're not. We're not gonna do that, okay? So be involved, be there, okay, as much as you possibly can. I know sometimes you want to sit through those long meetings and listen to them beg for money. I know. Go on anyway. Okay, let them know that you are, what is the word I'm looking for? That you're present, okay, and you are in your kid's life and active. All right, just trust me, do that. And this is another thing I want to tell you too. When they get into middle school, you might think, okay, well, all right, they have you know, they understand school, they know what to do, they know there's going to be homework, it's going to be grades, tests, study, blah blah blah. They're going to know that, right? So you pull them back a little bit because they're older, right? And you embarrass them and all of that. And that is the worst thing to do. It's like it has to be almost doubled in middle school. That's that time where they're completely changing. They are really confused at who they are, of who they are and what to do, because there's going to be so much more peer pressure and stuff. Then you got puberty and just different groups. You know, you're no longer in elementary school. You got this group from here, this group from here, so it gets a little weird. So that's the time you really want to make sure that you're involved. And when you're involved, make sure that you're not confrontational. That's nothing that I had. 2 things I knew I had to work on. I think I fixed them. Okay guys, I have no idea where this camera cut off at. But I don't know. I hope I had the kids on. I hope that came in there. I'm not editing. I hope that was in there. I hope so. But basically what I was saying is the middle school age is a serious thing, and you really want to make sure you are involved. You don't want to make sure that you are not confrontational with them, and it's okay to let them puff their chest up just a little bit, as long as they understand that there are boundaries and there is a respect level and there is hierarchy. They do need to understand order, but it's okay, because like I said, sometimes they're not equipped to handle all those emotions they have, and then you disciplining them because they didn't cuss you out, or not cuss you out, but you know, puffed up a little bit, but that ain't even what the real issue is, and so it's still there, and they still going through it by themselves, confused. So that's it. I think that's it. I think that's all. So hopefully this advice and these tips and tricks will help someone out there be a better parent. We need you out there, guys. You see what's on TV. You hear these songs, we have to be on it, okay? So hopefully this was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, favorite, all that good stuff. Go ahead and bookmark this one in case you need to go back. I know it was a little lengthy, and I know I probably lost some of you. I guess you gone, you ain't getting this information, but go ahead, and if you did come back, bookmark it in case you forgot, in case you might forget, and you may need to be refreshed on this stuff, because I feel like this is very helpful to somebody need this. And if it's just one person, that's okay. I've done my job. So I hope you guys have a super great day. I will see you next Thursday. Take care, and talk to you later. Bye. Hello everyone, this is Rachelle, and today I want to bring you guys an update for the fine natural hair naturals out there who are following me, trying to figure out what I was doing with my hair. Remember I told you how my hair had broken, well, not broken off, but kind of came out. It came out.